I'm Maysa and I'm from the Brotherhood of St. Laurence NDIS division, and I am a local area coordinator. A little bit about me: I'm a daughter of migrants. My parents came here in the 80s. I'm from an Italian-Egyptian background. I also live with a disability. I have profound sight loss, and I also play professional judo on the side and I compete internationally for Australia. And my story about living with a disability is that I probably never really noticed it until primary school. I grew up with a sibling, a brother, and we're very similar in age. We're not that much. So then when it came to playing sort of games, my brother would always modify a game. For example, would be in the car. This was the 90s, so there wasn't really any tech. So then we'd play I Spy on My Little Eye. My brother would say, I spy on my little eye something beginning with G and it's green. And I'd be like, okay, what is it? He's like, oh, it's outside. So he already understood on how to modify games. So when it came to being at school, that's when I really started to feel different and my disability started to be more pronounced. Because, and then I guess as a young person, that's probably when it was the most difficult. But now that I'm an adult, I've been able to live with my sight loss and have a big sense of acceptance about it. And that's where I guess my resilience and all those experiences make it up. It's always never been on me. It's always been things that have been around me that have just been what has made it, I guess, immensely difficult. We do live in a sighted world. We do live in an ableist kind of world, and it's about navigating that to the best that I can. And not everyone is going to be as cool as my brother. He's going to hate that I said that, but it is. I guess it's my experience of my disability is that I don't wake up thinking that I'm disabled. I wake up thinking, all right, I've got to get my coffee. I've got to get to work. I've got to make sure I'm showered. I've got to make sure that this, all those very mundane things. I do have to do quite a lot of planning throughout my day because of that. For example, I need to catch an Uber here, an Uber there. Who's going to dog sit for me? Who's going to be doing that? So guide dog sitting, but takes a little bit more planning than what you would expect. So that's the thing that I find personally with me. That's been my position with living with a disability. I deal with a lot of really bad comments, and then it's just a matter of managing those comments as well. And in the end, it's always about the people that are around me that are the most important, and those people that are not around me that make those comments, they shouldn't have that much value in regardless on how I function and see the world. Because in the end, maybe the sighted world is boring. So the changes that I would like to see in the future in the sense of this industry that BSL works in and the work that we do, I would like to see more and more people like me being employed and having opportunities like I do. I don't want to be the only female with a disability that's doing this sort of thing. I want more women with disabilities to be in these areas and be able to have that level of independence in their lives, and move and have that sort of momentum. So that's what I want to see more of, more at the grassroots level, seeing more women like myself being employed. With a disability is very unique. We're a unique community, we're a unique people, and it's also about seeing the person as the unique selves. And then people with disabilities, we're able to give a lot more because we have had to struggle a lot more. So it's also that how we can move forward is that really acknowledging the individual, and then that's how you are able to move forward and see more than just the disability.